Having now spent over 45 years in the industry, 26 or so of those within the agrochemical industry looking at product development and 19 or so with the CRO, there have been a vast number of challenges and a number of changes. But if I had to pick out one that I think is most significant, it's in the area of product safety. The agrochemical industry is looking for safer molecules right from the chemist's bench stage of development. And once we get to us in the CRO, the battery of tests we have to look at product safety is wider than it's ever been. And we are getting to a point where perhaps people are as confident as they can be that what is now going on the market has had a full raft of testing and is as safe as it can be, bearing in mind the purpose it's been developed for. I think they're looking for two things really, or predominantly two things. They're looking for expertise in the field to ensure that the studies can be carried out to the guideline requirements, or if they're not quite in line with the guidelines, that we put everything into a bespoke design for what they need to find out. And they need to know that we're going to communicate at every level of any procedure, right from discussing what they want pre-protocol, through protocol development, through early stages of studies, right through up to reporting, that any difficulties will be raised with them as soon as they are, any delays, so that any issues can be discussed and worked through, and they'll know that we'll do our best for them. We'll treat them as an individual. They can expect me to communicate at every stage, let them know how their study's going, discuss it before, during and after, and know that we will do our utmost for their studies to meet every guideline requirement there is. I don't think the key challenges this coming year are actually going to come from the terrestrial testing itself, because now test methods are very well established. I think the challenges are going to come from the increasing demands for analysis, and particularly from those for stereoisomers. And I think this is going to involve much more our chemistry department, who are not only very experienced but are just across the corridor from us. And we are going to be seeing a lot more discussion, a lot more development, a lot more analytical validation, so that these issue of stereoisomers in your product can be evaluated right from start to finish, and we can run analysis at the beginning of a study, during a study if need be, depending on the length, and at the end. We can follow the profile of your material and support your terrestrial studies with that.